Tonight, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buffalo Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. An early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Now, pass complete here to Sanders, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And now some motion before the snap, and this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
The pass.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
A gain of
just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
48-yard line.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. On the carry, here's Smith. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Made at the 3-yard line.
2nd and 3. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal at the 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! The New Orleans Saints put 6 up on the board. Now this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. But the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 23 carries, 119 yards, and the score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. But he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And it's
the heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 11 carries, 65 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
The ball carrier,
Latavius Murray. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive, and the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Singletary to get the drive started. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5.
A.J. Epinesa. A gain of 2. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 7-yard line.
And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 11 yards there. First down.
First down, Saints.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills, nothing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
New Orleans.
Here's Kamara off the draw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. And Kamara with a carry there on first down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They run with Murray. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Saints 1st down.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That one complete to Hill. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, Murray. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4. Able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll bang that one through. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Taysom Hill who finished it off with a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
At the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Twisting away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended
from the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Hill. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Number 6 brings up 2nd and 4.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
For Josh Hill.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. 12 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
5 at the Bills' 34-yard line.
Steps away to his, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Matt Milano able to run it down for a loss of a yard.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 25-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Good. Makes the score Saints 24, Bills nothing.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for them here as we sit in the second quarter. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And 10.
To throw again, Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Pass complete.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Allen took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Able to fight through 1 tackle. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flush and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 38.
On second down now, Singletary. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now third.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And that is incomplete.
Intended
ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Tremendous coverage there.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ed Oliver in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Another 3 and out.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Breaks through the contact. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the 39, Allen is going to find his running back. It's complete.
Allen's pass complete to Devin Singletary. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
It's been a rough go on the ground throughout the entire game, but after a run like that, they may have found the spark to get their offense kick-started.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 27, Allen throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Allen's pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
24, Bills 6.
Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the 1st half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run, it's Murray. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Latavius Murray.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
For New Orleans. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
A gain of
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense. Sometimes
you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
A gain of 13. Brings up second.
Now a second down run for Murray. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Ball carrier. He's brought down by Tre'Davious White. A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the fourth. The Saints on third down. They've been really good converting 7 of their 10 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
The 5-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. On after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
It's 3rd down and goal.
From out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and run with Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it culminates with a Latavius Murray touchdown run. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to hit it. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd down.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Allen's throw is complete, and he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen again. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch the pass. Go back 50.
Allen going to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Bills on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
1st and 10.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal. Allen. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
He's got it, and that'll make the score 31-13. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
The onside kick is recovered by New Orleans.
Let's go! Let's go! When you keep your eyes open, you on your toes. You know the words of when you keep you when you in the fold. But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa!
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. Now Kamara. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle.
The kick.
And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Bills 13.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Throwing again. Allen. And he comes back with 1 complete.
Allen's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't quite pick it. No interceptions so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's fourth down.
Sean Lattimore there defensively.
Key 26, key 26.
Allen going to go on fourth down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Sean Lattimore there defensively.
Allen will try again on second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Alvin Kamara.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Running with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's third down.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for New Orleans, they're into the win column now as they move to 1.